the Extreme Cowboy Association World Finals. Hey, they say it's the fastest growing sport in the equine industry today, and you're not going to believe what you're going to see. Participants not only from all over the United States, but from all over the world. You're going to be amazed at their skill, at their speed, and it's an exciting sport, and you're going to want to see it, and you know what? You're going to want to get involved. That's all coming up right now here on Ride Smart. Well, this is our Young Guns division, and boy, these are just some really young youngsters doing such a great job. This little cowboy was all the way from California, Johnny Flores, and he did a good job out there. And all these youngsters were so amazing right here. This is from the Green family here. Their whole family's involved. They got world champions in there. Each and every one of these cowboys and cowgirls had to remember these patterns and go to work and really put to the test. But you know what? They were having so much fun. This is our top riders. We just brought the top riders back to the short go. Everybody got to go 2 go-rounds, and then the top 10 went back to that short go, or what we call our championship round. Look at what they do, and they get to be creative here. There's certain things they have to do, like go into each obstacle. Right here, they had to stop, show a stop, a dismount, pick up the left front foot, but that was her idea, to go underneath the horse so she knew her horse. Now again, here's what we call the free ride, chance to show that speed with control. Look at this young cowgirl. You tell me she's not into it. She is the real deal, riding her good little sorrel horse. So proud of each and every one of them, and making it into that short round. It's just amazing just to make it into the world finals, and then to get in here to that championship round. They were all so excited. Look at them as we make the obstacles, again, a little easier for them, but extremely challenging. And you know what? We treat them like the young adults that they are. They have to remember these patterns. And again, look at them go to work. And here's a little walking horse right here. All different types of horses. And that's one of the favorite things about extreme cowboy racing, guys. You can bring any horse, any age, any gender. We don't care. If you got a good horse, come on, join the fun. And you're going to find a lot of great folks that enjoy horses and horsemanship in this fun competition, just like you. This is a fella named Michael Lindsay. Great young horseman, just trying to get better all the time. So we throw in, again, it is the cowboy race, so they're having to sort some cattle here. We call out the numbers, they ride in, they try to sort that one head just like he did, get out and get on their way. Now this is what's tough, what we call a wooden gate, and that timber, believe it or not, is very heavy. So they have to control this horse, pick it up, set it down without it falling off of either barrel, and go on their way. And young Michael Lindsay made it look easy. Look at him right there having the time of his life as he gets on with his free ride. And boy, they are definitely put to the test, like each and every division, as this young man showing some horsemanship and some showmanship all at the same time. What an exciting event with the speed and control and the obstacles that they're challenged with. Now this young cowgirl, again from Hawaii, her name is Paris Starn. And I tell you what, she's just a favorite. Talk about personality. Again, they're having to go over jumps, but watch this cowgirl, how good she is. This is what I call my squeeze box. It's very narrow, really shows some skills. And look at her pick her legs up there, right there, control that horse. Look at, again, pick up the speed, soft hands, loose rein, level top line. They're judged on one category called overall horsemanship. You can see she's probably going to get a big score right there because she's so soft and in control, keeps throwing that softness or that release back to that horse. Each and every one of these riders, they know how important it is to me that they're good to these horses, that they really use their horsemanship skills. We advocate it so much, and what a great job she did. Now here's the young lady right here, Kayla Janela, and again, she's from Hawaii. She ended up winning the novice division, and it was tough. Now again, here's a ground tie where she runs behind the horse. She didn't have to do that. That bucket is full of water. It's heavy. Look how that horse never moved one step the whole time, even when she gets on. Now again, she picks up the pace here. Again, we called her a surfing cowgirl. She's very athletic as they go through a water box here, over the jumps. There's one, there's another one, Cowboy curtain, and I mean, she just tears it up right there.
Competing here is fantastic. It's been so much fun. I have met so many people. They've been an inspiration to me. They've brought me joy, and I'm very thankful to have made it and been able to come and be a part of EXCA. To be in the championship was an extreme honor, and it's kind of shocking, but I'm ecstatic. I had no idea. The level of competitiveness this year has been really strong. So for me to come into the top 10 was just amazing, God sent. I ride a bay 7-year-old gelding named Bailey. His real name is Tom Hickory Lynx, and he is a horse sent from heaven. He has wings. I might not have legs, but he's become my legs in the last a year and a half that we've been as a team. So he takes me places I can't get to, to see the world in trail rides. We compete in the competitive trail ride horses, the American Horse Challenge, and EXCA. So he's a blessing to me, because when I ride him, I'm able to do what I wanted to do all my life. I had to overcome much fear to get to this place. 14 years in a wheelchair, unable to ride, and EXCA is so exciting, so brings you things to do that you've never had to do, forces you to really get deep inside and say, I can do this. Like, you can do this, Robin. Give it your all. So EXCA has just been a step beyond anything I've ever done before, and it's thrilling every single time.
This is very tough. She's using her shoulder right there. Give her a chance. Come on, get that horse's hip moving. Get that moving. Get it. All right.
He always talks about speed with control. Craig's really, really, really big on that, and he's also really big on horsemanship. So do go all out, run as fast as you can, but also remember your horsemanship, your position, prepare in position. He's always preaching that as well, which I mean is a very good standard of living. And
also correctness and smoothness equals speed.
Yes.
And it really does. Sometimes you don't think somebody's going so fast because they're doing it so correct, but then you'll see their time. It's like, wow.
Right, yeah. The more correct you are and the more you just flow through those obstacles, the faster your time is going to be. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yes, absolutely.
I was never interested in showing till we came to the EXCA because you never know what's coming around the corner.
I mean, and granted, we all are very competitive, but we also are very
camaraderie.
Yes, we're very supportive, and we have a lot of fun with it. Like, I mean, we wouldn't do this if it wasn't fun.
Well, this is our non-pro division, and you can see some of the other gals that we're talking to, Leanne Hale and Kelsey Graham. I thought they were just phenomenal as each one of these non-pro riders. One of the tough divisions here. This is Tracy Pinson, and she ended up winning the world. This is her second time to win the title. She came in here with a really bummed up knee, and this is a great horse that she has here. It's a Tennessee walking horse, and again, any horse, any age, as she calls for her number right there in the sort. So again, she comes in here, and again, you know what I told you, we make them rope. It's a cowboy race, but watch Tracy. She's showing to the judges, hey, I can swing a rope, but then she just walks over there and puts it on the horse, because the whole idea, puts it on that cow, and she makes the catch. So she just wanted to get the points for making the catch. So again, they're all, each and every one of them, making adjustments as they go along. This was a green Mustang horse right here that I brought. I really took the time picking this horse out. Very green, really made each rider use their skills as they just showed how they could pony it around, and Tracy did an excellent job. Here in the non-pro division, now they have to ride bareback as well, just to show their talent, show their skills, and show how broke their horses is. She uses the mounting block, which is not a deduction. In other words, if you can swing up, sure, you're going to get a couple extra points, but the whole point was that horse standing quiet, very much in control, very broke. You have to have a great team, horse and rider team, to do well at the Extreme Cowboy race. And look how soft as she just drags that tarp along, throws it off, throws it down, and on her way into her free ride, heading home right here for her second world championship. And that's Florida's own Tracy Pinson. What a great gal, and what an amazing horsewoman. Watch her throw this jump in at the end, championship style. Well, we'll be back next week with more as we move into the pro division, to the big boys. I think you'll be amazed at what you see. And again, if you're interested in joining the EXCA, go to ExtremeCowboyAssociation.com. We'll see you next week on Ride Smart.